Bing bong. Bing bong bing 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 bing. Hardest Fidelis. Meow, 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 meow. If I was a rich girl, but I'd have all the money in the world. If I was a wealthy girl, no man could test me, impress me, my cash flow would never, never end. 'Cause I'd have all the money in the world if I was a wealthy girl. Whoa! Restream got huge on me, what the fuck? Alright, we're gonna jump right into it, boys. I really have a hankering to play this game right now, so I'm really feeling it. I gotta scratch the itch.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be.
Too easy. He was a bitch, too. He was too easy to kill.
Be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stallus from Lubor.
Honestly, sickest fucking fight in the entire game. I'm not even gonna play around.
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
Oh. So what time does the first game start today? Is it 1?
Which means I'm coming on
Oh,
your
it's
next
4:30.
little adventure.
What the fuck?
You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the royalist movement since I've been
Monkey
away?
never crap.
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up?
Monkey never crap.
If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Most important. Monkey never crap. 2 banana. God damn, the Browns and Texans play today. I'm getting hard.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up 1 or 2.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker.
Yeah, Mark, last night you left right as the best part in the entire fucking game happened. And it wasn't close either. Like, this was by far the best scene in the entire game. And the music was kicking hard. It was super good.
As did his men.
Oh, god damn it.
Slaughtered by the orcs who...
Dirtbag. I'll be right back, folks. I gotta go help with the groceries. She's had enough of you. Me, me, me. My mama. Me, mama. Me. Hey, baby, baby. Woo, boo. Ah. What? Hey, can you tell her to stop shedding as much fur?
Nope.
Come on.
You don't listen to me.
What'd you say?
You don't listen to me. You don't care what I do.
That's it. I'm giving her the vacuum if she keeps it up.
We don't know if it's like or alive.
Yes, I do.
How?
Because it's on the desk. What are you talking about? You don't know. No, she does not get on this desk ever under any circumstance.
Guess what
What?
I get my acting rewards.
Taken over the Fang.
Be toast.
Orcs, Vivian.
A free toaster?
I've never seen such creatures in storm before.
Oh.
The Walloons must
Cool.
have ferried them over from Ash, but why?
This is why you
Why
got
work to
my
rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an
Yeah.
allied nation, and let both fall?
Caused me so much pain.
It makes no sense.
What, baby?
My trapeziuses.
Yeah, I told you.
Is it one trapezius or two trapezius?
There are two trapezius.
Because I learned it goes all the way down your back.
Kind of, sort of, a
Like,
little
up to,
bit.
like,
The
here.
ligature does.
But it goes like, it's like right there
Yeah.
and right there. And that's where all of my pain is. So I'm going to start really...
That's not the only muscle that's in that spot.
No, but a mix. So I think I
You probably need to stretch.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna start stretching more and also strengthening my trapezius and like those back.
Do you know what would help? You're gonna be upset when I say this, but do you know what will help you a lot?
What?
Having good posture.
Oh, I'll try it out. I don't really like it.
I know, but seriously, you should focus on good
And
posture.
I've decided my running routine. It's gonna be. Oh my god.
Do you run for it?
No, I walk. Actually,
Sounds like you.
sometimes I crawl.
Yeah, that sounds more like you.
No, 3 days a week. I'm gonna do. One day is a short run, which is only gonna be a mile. One day is a medium run, which is gonna be 2 miles, and one day is gonna be a long run, which is 3 miles. And we're gonna do that until I can run a mile. And then once I can run 3 miles,
I mean, 3 miles is half a 5K.
it's more than half a 5K.
A little tiny bit more.
A 5K is 3.3 miles.
No, it's not. It's like 5 point something miles.
3.3.
What?
A 5K is 3.3 miles. I know it because I'm running. And then once I can run, Lila's got his partner. Give me the thread back. Where the fuck it? I don't know what happened. Am I right? I feel like I should be right.
No, you are right. It is 3.1. Maybe I'm thinking of a 10K.
Probably.
Huh. I thought I was running 5Ks before. I was running 10Ks.
Yeah, kilometers are really short compared to mile. But what?
You're just a silly goose.
Why?
Because you're a silly
But
goose.
no, and then once I can run 3 miles, I'll up it to 2, 3, 4. So my short run's 2, my medium run's 3, and my
Can you
long
turn the
run's
fan
4.
on for me?
Yeah, I'm hot as nuts. I woke up to see the sunrise. I missed the sunrise, but I sat
No, just
outside
keep it on
for 40
one.
minutes.
Keep it on one and don't oscillate. That's terrible. No. You did good. Point it at the computer. Baby, just leave it alone. Point it at the computer. No, you sat there and twisted it like a 5,000
Try to get
ways.
back to your mother.
Yeah, I might. I said what I said. Alright, I'm playing my game now.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the adamantus?
In the bed.
One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
She just had enough of you. I
The
don't blame her.
kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash.
Punky, can you tell her she's
It is a
stinky?
nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Thar.
Good.
the
I've
dominant
trained her
of
well.
Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the royalist betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
but there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Who the fuck is this Vivian person? Where did they come from? They just randomly fucking appeared. She had like no introduction or anything. She just randomly showed up one day.
Well, someone looks pleased.
And
with
started
himself.
acting like an asshole.
It's true what I'm hearing then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders then.
Not quite yet.
I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head though.
I'm letting it go to my head. Karen, you're such a sassy old bitch.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
Oh.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Thank God.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No.
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
Thanksgiving, huh?
All right. Brilliant.
Oi!
A new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
I didn't know that Final Fantasy had Thanksgiving.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
God. Can I get your counsel on something after the stream? Yeah, of course you can. As long as it's fast enough. But did you see AJ Brown is up to some foolishness? He's doing the wide receiver thing where he just causes trouble for no real reason. He's deleted anything related to the Eagles from all of his social media accounts.
I heard it from Otto's own.
It's the same thing that he did right before he left the Titans. He's being a super drama queen, man. Wide receivers, dude. What is up with their brains?
Came home. Vivian got you running errands or something. Just spreading the word.
Why they gotta act like fucking lunatics?
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed. No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news. Ah, but you ain't told everyone.
What exactly is the topic I'm counseling you on here, Marcus?
For knowing, not least of all Sid. You should tell him. You're right. I should.
Because if this has something else to do with Lil Marky, you're gonna have to go to a doctor this time.
Be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave. Very well.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Mark, what the fuck? Okay. Pretty heavy topic. Friendship. I don't know yet. He wants to talk to just me about it after the stream.
Editors started reading books that don't have any.
Mid hasn't been her usual self lately.
Ah, here we go. This place is really hard to get around for no reason. They should just keep every single person that I ever have to talk to in one spot.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
No, I got you, Marky. It's okay.
I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen.
Really?
Enterprise.
The Enterprise.
Me and my dad
Is it a Class D by any chance?
Vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water. Ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood. And more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching.
Come on, Midge.
The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Man, I sure do love these running around doing a bunch of bullshit quests. Always my favorite.
Blackthorn, can I ask a favor?
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Spare myself the arseache. Go on then. What is it this time?
She said you would know. Here.
Krieger's teats. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this for, but I can make it. Won't be easy though. And I'll need help. Get Gavinotto in here, will you?
All right.
Oh, I didn't have to actually go get them myself. Oh my god. I can't believe it, to be honest.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, hasn't she? Typical. Still, if that's what it takes to get her to visit Sid's grave, I'll do what I can.
And, what is it we need to do, exactly?
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual saw grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, very fast, and still keep its shape. That means an alloy. Something that won't break or buckle at the temperatures she's talking about. Which is where you lot come in. I need materials, and I've got my work cut out already. You'll have to fetch them. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find out in the Valcroy. Stardust, they call it.
Lumpy.
The rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in stock.
That potato isn't for you.
And bring it back here.
Well, we'll get it done quicker if we split up.
You see her?
One of us should probably give you an hand coat in the sand.
And the other can go and get the rest from this supplier.
Right then.
Well, make your minds up who's going where, we can get this over with. You going after this? Which one of the...
Gav.
Gav.
So,
There's a river...
Southern Reach. I'll go and...
All right. While you're off having a paddle, I'll pick up the rest of this stuff.
You too.
Please,
Dude, I just don't give a fuck. Let me through this.
In your own
God.
time.
The dialogue in this game is just fucking miserable. Like, awful. Bing, 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 bong. Bing, 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 bong.
The Looks like I found the river.
Whoa!
Now where's Gav?
That looks sick.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalamil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of the stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
How the fuck would he be the only person who knows how to do it? It's not even worth getting on the Chocobo.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
I don't think it's gonna be up here. There we go. I don't see it at all.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Time to have a fight. Because he's getting harassed by a bunch of fucking morons. Guaranteed. Oh, no.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough.
This much.
I hope.
Oh, you win. That might even be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Oh, shit. That just happened to me in real life. This guy's you, Marky.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you. Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead.
I feel like there hasn't been enough
Try to
character
ease the last
development
one
for the
through that.
side characters in this
Oh,
game.
I plan
Like,
to.
I feel like I barely
Me,
know
me.
anything about this guy, but he's
Blackthorn
supposedly,
gets
like, my
what he
best
needs,
friend.
Of course.
But I don't know shit about him.
Right.
Like,
Ready to go home?
his
boy?
entire personality is that he's my boy. Like, that's it. That's all of him. And I feel like that for every character. I have no fucking clue who any of these motherfuckers are.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You know, it beats sneaking around on your Todd all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
What'd you say? Pumpkin said something? Is Pumpkin talking shit? I said, is Pumpkin talking shit? Oh. I thought you said Pumpkin was talking shit.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Yeah, you just don't know she was
Give us a
talking
shout
shit.
if you need anything.
Damn, dude, she literally turned around and showed her whole asshole to Lumpy. She said, yeah, you like that? Why do quests like this exist in a video game? Because this is trash. That right there was 10 minutes of my life I'll never get back. Like, if I want filler, I'll do side quests.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, They're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why? If sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand.
Thanks.
Said we might
Jesus
be able
Christ, he
use
told her
parts
to
of a
shut the fuck
fallen
up.
ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Overshot it a little bit. Fluffy, why do you let it beat your ass? You see her? She's getting the shit beat out of her by it. Now she's kind of noticed, though. What are you doing over there? You just look bored.
Good day to you.
Good day to you. It's always got to be the complicated one to get to, doesn't it?
The crystals we get from the tail are all but worthless.
It's not just the crystals. There is a happy time.
This guy by himself isn't gonna stop a whole lot.
Let's go. Yeah.
Like, I get that he might be on temporary guard duty, but they're gonna need, like, at least 3 or 4 people there to intimidate anyone. If I was a roving group of bandits, this is the first place I'd attack.
Straight home now.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
This better not be a stupid-ass fucking comedy skit. Or, like, it's like a little bunny rabbit, and she's just scared of rabbits. Oh.
Anybody home?
Oh.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time
It
to
wasn't a
go.
joke.
Get him!
fucking dodge that. Why don't they play it every time? I don't understand.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Oh. Man. What a waste of time. What? Pumpkin ripped it off. And now she's playing with it. What'd you say? She took Lumpy's toy, literally.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid.
Poor Lumpy.
Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent.
Oh, did you check and see if
Well
the
done.
salt arrived yet?
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
He only has obscure knowledge, huh? Man, how do they take you off the coolest fucking mission in the entire game into this? This is just terrible. I'm not talented enough to make this entertaining.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive, always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Oh great, it started raining.
Shielding for a mithril engine? What Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Finally, Jill's back. Jesus. We haven't seen her in like 3 days.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision...
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames.
Who will...
Very well. So,
I...
White, are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very... edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourself.
You too, Talia.
Jesus Christ.
Now, where's Jill?
Keep them pilgers nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Dude, I'm telling you, they really did not even try to squeeze all the juice out of the orange in this game. Like, there's so many locations that you go to for all of 2 seconds, and there's not even a single side quest in them. Like this place, for example. We were here for a little bit, and it just...
Ah, yes.
That was it. We were here for a minute, and then we were done.
What do you want? And good riddance.
That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
She didn't
Did
even
you
do
find
anything.
everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Yeah, I think we'd catch him.
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... oh.
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
What the fuck is happening in this game right now?
This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so.
Bro, ain't that your sister?
Thank you, Clive.
I don't know who she is anymore, man.
Well.
No, I don't think she is his sister. Even though it wasn't explained at all.
I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
God damn, he's gonna make a phoenix in her.
I wonder how Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Please let this be the last side quest.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well,
How's it?
very
Oh,
well
it's
indeed.
horrible.
And thanks in no
This has
small
been the
part
worst,
to your
like, chain
kind
of
assistance.
quests I've ever
It was
played
just
in my
explaining
life.
to Talia how
It's
we
been
had best go
it's
about
been like
preparing the
12
mildew.
forced fetch
And now
quests
that
for
we
the
have all
past
the
hour.
ingredients, we can
Non-stop,
begin.
just talking to people.
You can count on me. I've mixed
And-
more
and
than a
it's
few
just
mysterious
very
concoctions
boring.
in my time.
And it's weird. I
sure
feel
you
like they
have.
wanted this to function as filler
What about the shielding
because they just had
Work
like
is
the best
underway.
fight, biggest,
Under the
like,
watchful eyes of Barbara
most
and Obus.
epic event
Apparently,
in the
it's
whole
already
game.
seen.
So far, at least. And it was,
then.
I think this is supposed to
Jill,
function like
could you join
filler
me in the infirmary?
afterwards.
Many hands
But
make light work
if I
and
wanted
then-
filler, I would just do the side quests that are available. You don't have to force me to do side quests. Like right now, I've literally been walking around for the past 45 minutes,
Clive,
gathering materials
It was
and
nice
talking to the friends that we met along the way.
being with you.
It appears our
Talking.
work here is almost at an end. A shame.
This is the main
Seems
story,
like
Mark.
playing a
It's
man of action for
forced.
once. When both the shielding and the moondew are ready,
Right now, this is a
matter
main
of applying
quest.
the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave
Like
it
I
to
said, if
me.
I wanted filler, I'd do the
Thank
side
you,
quests.
Hippocrates.
Please, for the love of God, let it be over. Let me actually play the goddamn game now.
Well,
I have
better not give
fought
you the
a
good news
single
then.
thing in the past hour. One thing. And I've been mostly just running back and forth in this place. I've memorized the path now. What'd she do?
Think Mid might need some.
I've realized that she does actually respond to the no, pumpkin, no. She does actually stop doing
Sorry
what
to
I
keep
don't
you
want her to
waiting,
do.
Mid. But you'll be pleased to
Hi,
know that work
Pumpkin.
on the shielding is underway.
She was
Found
looking
something
at
for
me.
it.
What you
A
doing?
manner of speaking.
You hunger?
Hippocrates
Oh, you were
uses a
reading
substance
that whole
that's highly
time.
resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need.
Make waffles.
He's supervising the...
Waffles? No, that's lumpy, not waffle. She's not a waffle. But she's still not a waffle.
She looks delicious.
No, no. Oh, hold on. Make a look at me.
With some maple syrup.
Oh, okay. I thought something was wrong with her one eye. I'm back from ads. Oof.
Construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Don't worry, this whole
Brilliant.
like past
knew you
hour
would let
has
me
been
down.
ads
Thank
for
me.
me.
I'm just
Nothing's
errand
happened
boy.
in this game for an
Right
hour.
then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the
Deserve.
Black Hammer.
You should eat a banana. Oh, alright. Stinky.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourself.
I almost had a heart attack. This is giving Sonic 06 right now.
Nothing. Just
I'm just saying.
dreaming.
That's what the dialogue in this game reminds me of.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance.
Okay. 1?
That's what she was meant to be. You see,
What?
one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate.
Is it from Sonic 06?
I want people to say...
Oh, is that one of the audios?
In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
I know that there's Hay.
Always. All right.
The dub of 06, yeah. There's also
As soon as the
Hey.
Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans. I'm trusting in yours.
It was young Jeffrey's ringtone for a
Something
while.
tells me it's
Or his
what my
like
dad
text
would've
tone.
wanted.
He'd be
Hey.
proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
I just don't give a fuck about Mid, dude.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep.
Who the fuck is this?
Going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obolus.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Did he get caught finally? Oh, Jesus.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks.
No, it wasn't.
Just like when we built this place.
Nope.
You're right.
Anyway, we all
No,
set out to
Gav.
the old hideaway.
Don't try it.
I could do with getting
He
to
actually
Canva
just
pretty
tried to say that
shortly.
was fun. Don't.
Wouldn't do
No,
to
Gav.
keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me.
Hey.
Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Hey. Let's exhume him.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh shit, it's Big Boy! We ain't seen him since the beginning of the goddamn game.
Lady Karen.
It's Hodor.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight March is on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these.
So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we'd do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goose's traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And
Okay, I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill.
Oh, Hodor.
Understood.
And Gav.
Already
I
on
mean,
my way, Captain.
goats.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
When are these two finally gonna smash?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Oh, Hodor.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Oh, alright, I think we're finally, actually about to do something.
Run like the wind. This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. And all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today. All right.
So what do you think?
I don't really give a shit what you think.
How nice. They have a hideaway of their own. Nice try.
Too easy? At least we're finally back with Jill again. Kind of missed her a little.
This one.
Hey, how's it going, Sarah? What are you up to, champ? And yeah, of course I'm here. Just in the middle of a fight real quick. Had to fix him. Had to beat some ass. Had to lick him a little.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Pretty good, thanks for asking. That's what I like to hear.
Lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least. The path continues on the other side. Enough of you, are there?
How's your day been so far? Pretty good. I mean, up until now we've been doing nothing but fetch quests, which has kind of sucked wiener, but you know. Game overall very good and very pretty. Oh my god. Looking awesome. Thanks. I appreciate you.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the stories.
Do you play other games? Oh yeah, of course.
Long, long ago, man was overcome.
I am definitely what you would call a variety streamer.
The final
Play anything you can get your eyeballs on.
Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious.
No, this is my first time ever playing this.
And punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could.
Yes, I have, Sarah.
He thought it good for my education.
I'm not gonna lie. I was rather unimpressed.
You were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
Like, I'm definitely gonna play it, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Something about the way that the Graham facts looked, I just wasn't that impressed.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
How long have you been streaming? A little over 3 years.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
What about you? Do you stream, Sarah? Hey, thanks. I appreciate you. Welcome to the big top, champ. Finally, something's actually happening in this goddamn game.
See, the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sambrec.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule.
I'm from Pennsylvania,
And I can
United
think of
States. What
none
about you, Sarah?
suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
U.S. Virginia, gotcha.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh.
Yes, I do, Sarah. Every single day. For the past just over 3 years. Every day.
Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world.
Yeah, go ahead, of course, Sarah.
True power of Sambrec.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these
Not
the
interested,
ambitions
Sarah,
of another?
thanks.
Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers.
I'm
and
good,
of the
Sarah.
divine.
No, thank you.
You would trust the words of this traitress. She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sambrec, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch!
Yeah, I'm good, Sarah. No.
You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
God, I can't wait to just rip her head off.
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Man, almost had me fooled for a second there. I almost didn't think that it was another graphic designer. Almost. Almost had me. Cracked.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end. More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the
Honestly, you know what I should do? I should get like a whiteboard right here. And it just says on it, "No, I'm not interested in your graphic designs."
That'll do, girl.
Just Twitch needs to seriously do something about the fucking bots running around selling shit on here. I'll be right back. Marky, are you still there? Yeah? Did you witness that whole experience there? And why didn't you jump in and save me? Yeah.
Auckland. Finally.
This is where we're supposed to meet.
How did these motherfuckers even find me, dude?
He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Oh, I wasn't worried. I'm just saying, like, dude, why the fuck can't anybody just fuck off? I really do think I'm gonna get a whiteboard here that just says, "No, I'm not interested in your graphic designs. Please go away. Don't even talk."
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheap.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, Mark. Because there's more of those than there aren't. I mean, it's just like, dude, your name isn't even Sarah. Don't even pretend, Raheem. I know. You're not fooling anybody. You're not from Virginia. I'm very well aware. Raheem.
The Empire's unlawful and
Might even be
illegitimate
Rakesh.
occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect.
Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
You know, I gotta admit, that is one thing that you don't have to worry about if you're doing YouTube videos instead of Twitch streams. You don't have to worry about somebody coming in, interrupting the entire vibe to try and sell you something. You don't have to be concerned about it.
He must be around here somewhere.
Come taste my pizza.
I should get a chat command. It's just like exclamation point scam. And it's just like, please leave if you're just gonna come here to advertise your stupid bullshit.
Clive,
Yeah, that's fine. They can make a comment. That's totally fine. I don't care about that. That doesn't ruin the whole vibe of the stream.
It's betrayed us past. It's gone.
Like, the thing is, when it comes to a stream, it's like a fluid thing, you know? Like, I turn and I interact with the chat. And, like, right now it was okay because it's in the morning, so nobody's here, but it's happened before when we have, like, 5 or 6 people all talking at the same time, and it just interrupts everyone else. It just interrupts the vibe. It's fucking retarded.
So, to get the pass back, we
I
need
wish
to
there
find
was
a
something
start.
I could do about it, man.
Where would we even start?
I know where. I've got a pal in Buck lad who might be able to help us. No one knows more about what goes on round here than she does.
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
Right. We'll meet you there.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo then.
And the other on our purses.
And stops next to the checkpoint.
Bing. Oh, it's here. What was that racially insensitive sign I just saw?
It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh,
wait.
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Oh, but she did.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen. Catch whoever's behind it all, and 2 birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Goots really is
Is
fucking
there any
gigantic.
other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion, Goots?
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
I feel so bad for this guy.
Took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the
Poor
Dominion.
Goats.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him.
Here we go again with more fetch quests.
Furniture makers.
Jesus Christ, dude. When am I actually gonna get to play this fucking game? I don't understand, man. This game fell off the deep end.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Yeah, fuck you.
Come on, come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Juicy pears! Snake you?
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
Dude, this is just so boring. This was so unnecessary to include in this game. Why is this happening to me?
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Fish for sale!
God
Fish
damn,
sorted and
dude.
smoked! Can I interest you? Ah.
Like
sorry.
the
Message from Eloise, is it?
60% of this game that was actually intended to be played
Help you.
is really good. But this, the other 40%, is just god fucking awful.
For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who
I don't
stole
give
their
a
passes
fuck
are
about
dirty,
these
dressed
kids.
in rags.
I just don't care.
Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans.
Just kill everyone here.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion.
Whatever, dude. I don't care.
Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You see any children
You
around?
won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Oh, there's one.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who's asking children like you to pick pockets.
I don't know. Nobody's asked me.
Not too much longer,
Picking
Marky.
pockets. Do you get paid for it?
No, you get in trouble for it. So if they come calling, you know what to tell them.
I'll take them down.
Excuse me, do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do is shut up and go away. So guess what I'm about to tell you to do?
Sorry. I'll leave you alone.
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Well, give me one, lady.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion.
Tight-fisted swines.
Remember when half the people coming here were...
There's this other child.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint. Joining your traders, pal?
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
I don't know much about it, really. But my friend, Hansa, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
But I can't take it anymore.
Come on, come on.
These kids are so fucking annoying.
Peaches and pears.
Fuck you, fruit seller.
That's that then.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Hey, gives a fuck.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hansa, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
Shit. Cornered.
He really didn't think that one through very well, did he?
I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal for them. Who are they?
Call themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me.
I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Honza.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guild, me and my mates would have starved.
I can't say I blame him. Oh, finally, someone to kill.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Yeah, that's fine, Marky. And what does it mean to get shanghaied?
That brooch. Where did you get
Like,
it?
I know what it means, but where does it come from?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless...
Pirate
the ones my
speak?
sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate.
I don't care.
But it... If he... And then...
How is this the story, man?
Where is it?
No, we're done. I didn't even get to actually fight at all in this entire place. God. Oh. Alright, friendos. Have a nice day. And remember to hit that follow button. I always appreciate it. And I know that you're going to have a great time being a part of this community that I'm building here.